lakad matatag!
Normally.
PA is gonna be the last pick for Yangon Galacticos. I'm not so sure if I like this. This is very YOLO, hit or miss. Master here, Beastmaster, speaking of which, in a bunch of trouble. PA blinking at him, trying to hit him down. However, Snapfire is gonna die first. PA is still happy with getting a kill there. It's not the worst of trades, especially if you have a Battle Fury timing you wanna hit. Does have the option of a Battle Fury as well if he wants to. It's the first one to die. Can Monkey at least get it to turn around in his favor again? Ooh, instead young PH got traded on mid lane. For In Your Dream, Rubik came in, got the return kill with Fate Bolt. Monkey King in a bunch of trouble himself now as the tombstone got dropped and Monkey is just gonna get decayed. I did warn you guys, Army Genius. However, he does have the snowball, which is such a huge defensive tool, and I think it made the life of every drafter easier. It allows for such sick flex picks and late game draft reveals. Speaking of the Tiny, he is make lower bracket 2-0, and they have a good chance to make lower bracket, but even just losing one game I think would be crushing Yangon's morale. They are gonna lose their Tiny, which, like I said before, isn't a big deal, though. They are kind of sad that Monkey King is starting to get this fat, and on top lane, the action is gonna continue as Beastmaster. He will die. Not just the Beastmaster. That's what I mean with this game kind of looking hard. Although AT is behind, and that means DB is gonna have a very good game for himself as well. This Monkey King, as long as he doesn't make any risky moves, he's gonna have fine lane stage, and Beastmaster will get killed off by the Ember Spirit as there is a brawl unfolding on the mid lane, and Ember Spirit dies for it as he did not know Tusk was there with a double damage rune.
Top tower is under Dire's top tower has fallen.
Beastmaster, meanwhile, thanks to the PA making that kind of strange bottom rotation, he is gonna be able to push down the tower. Well, it's not that strange of a bottom rotation, because Beastmaster, he had really good Helm of the Dom timing, and with that and the creep army, he can still do some really sick stuff. Now Lan goes on down to In Your Dream elsewhere, but on bottom lane, AT goes down. Team like Army Geniuses. So I think Army Geniuses draft isn't looking all that favorable. They know their own draft's weaknesses very well. Also, AT is just getting stomped on. He wanted to go set up a tombstone there, instead just goes on down, as now the Snapfire is a follow-up kill. And there is Ember Spirit and Tiny now really completed. Monkey King though is caught, and there's the Snapfire Kisses plus an Avalanche preventing the Wukong's instant kill, although I think the Wukongs wouldn't have made much of a difference. Rubik teleports in, and remember that time Ember Spirit died for him. Okay, looks like this time around he has learned for it, because there is a Lich and a Tusk backing them up. Now Ember Spirit is in a position to 2v1 the support, as Tusk may have overextended a little off of that snowball, and a nice Chain Frost is gonna zone them back at least. But Ember's still in there, still frontlining, doing a nice job dodging whatever comes his way and then turning around. Stay of Fist, chunking away at them bit by bit. Now Beastmaster finally comes teleported in with the roar and gets himself a double kill off of the Axis. Ember is still doing so much work, almost has In Your Dream, and Tiny is gonna secure the kill with a toss on the Ember Spirit, which is actually gonna help his positioning so much, because now Rubik steps forward and Monkey King comes on in, but Ember Spirit, he ran the wrong way. He stayed mid instead. They ping him out. Can they commit in with a tiny blink like that? One is gonna be the easy part. And a nice toss back. Snapfire gloves as well. The Frost Shield did prolong his life a little bit, allowing for counter initiation. The Chain Frost did get a good chunk of bounces in. The Wukong is out, makes short work of the Tombstone that way. They're still getting poked from the side, and that is the wrong toss. Rip Tiny's RNG, but they still get the kill on the Tusk. Ember Spirit is alive, well and kicking, and PA comes in with that huge BKB, killing off one support, killing off two supports together with the Ember Spirit. And Monkey King, he would love to Snapfire, but instead he is gonna lose the first life, and off of that he's probably gonna lose the second life. Yangon Galacticos, I did tell you guys, their PA was going hard and like a truck. We are gonna see everybody smoke up and teleport into the bottom lane. In comes Undying, who is just gonna die. So much for that. However, Ember Spirit, if he's able to follow... Yeah, there it is. One kill so far, and you do want to play these really drawn out slow team fights. There's nothing to test back the Monkey King onto though, which means Tiny is gonna die, but there are the 2 cores coming in, delivering the damage. PA is gonna secure another kill. Presses BKB, immediately gets Beastmaster Roar, and guess who doesn't have BKB? It's the Snapfire, so she's gonna go down first and foremost. Beastmaster, he is gonna be found, and PA gets that kill as well. Being or hitting each other. But now this Roshan is gonna get contested, and Army Geniuses, they may have gotten a little bit too confident, since that is the Beastmaster down. That is PA coming in with the BKB active, trying to fight into the Wukongs. Like I said, that was gonna be problematic. However, Narman died, and Monkey King has to get himself out of his own ultimate. Snapfire gonna burst down the Stolen Tombstone and the Roche right after, together with the PA and the Ember Spirit, of course. As PA, she delivers so much to the team. It is ridiculous. Ember Spirit gets slowed down with a Walrus Punch. Elsewhere, the Monkey King got picked off by KSH though. KSH, he figures out what tree he's in, cuts the... Just how strong this carry can be. However, instead Tiny is gonna take the brunt force of the Monkey King's physical damage and is gonna drop. 70 seconds, no avalanche, no tosses. And that is gonna be Undying, caught out the Snapfire cookie. Nowhere near enough to save him. Snapfire trying to slow them down enough for PA to get the Lich kill on the back lines, but instead PA is gonna get killed off. No Aegis, no nothing. The Monkey King, he finally gets shot at her. Young PH comes on in, kills off that other support. Now Beastmaster could be in trouble, but Ember Spirit needs to make sure he's not chain stunned up. Then again, with that Chivas, he is kind of tanky, but only kind of, as Tusk has too much attack speed and Monkey King is just hitting so hard. The only one to survive is the Snapfire, and King has to press BKB and then has to run out of there. Whoever gets this Roche can probably end the game, if not just do a lot of damage to the enemy base, and the way the game is going to proceed from there on. Monkey King, he does have the DD rune though, and that makes him super scary to fight into. So PA is going to ignore him, try to kill off everybody else, and with a little bit of help from the Ember Spirit is going to succeed. Now it's just Monkey King and Rubik alive. In and out comes the Rubik, checking how far along they are, doing a good chunk of harass damage. However, the Roche goes the way of Yangon, and that means good luck fighting into this PA now. Well, the good luck Monkey King will need as he goes on in. Does kill the PA once, as well as getting the Tombstone, but he does die for that. And now PA is gonna make short work of one support at the bare minimum. Rubik gets caught next. Double kill for K. And you are kind of forced to still focus the supports down, because the supports are so greedy and are still having such a high impact. Smoke coming out from both teams. This seems familiar, as the Smoke's once again got a break near the Roche pit. This time around, however, Monkey King instantly presses the BKB and makes a kill happen.
That should help.
PA once again rich. Up to 4,000 something gold again. Tusk finding the initiation on Tiny. Tiny is gonna get roared and is gonna get killed off. Pickoff after pickoff. However, I don't think they saw the PA, and that is worrisome for the side of Army Geniuses. Ooh, PA will be caught by Army Geniuses here. Ember Spirit has to dodge the Snapfire ult. Has to cancel the Wukongs. And that means he is now free food for this PA, or is he, as Tusk comes on in from the back with the Walrus punches, keeping PA from hitting too hard, and PA is instead just gonna go down, as now the next one is gonna die. 2 down, of which the PA for 95 seconds. I think Yangon Galacticos, they may have just lost this game off of the freaking PA. Just not having buyback due to money. This PA was so fat and did so much work in the fight. It's just that Tusk prevented her from being able to right-click there. That single-handedly gave Army just, instead of doubling down on the damage right now and being too squishy to actually fight. Undying gets himself out nicely with the help of the cookie. Snapfire ult, not really connecting on anything, but Ember Spirit jumping in, stay fisting, doing so much work, and now PA comes in as well. Not really a chance against the Monkey King. Monkey King. Look at these moves he's making. This is truly insane from DB. Now Ember Spirit is gonna be the next one caught, but there is PA chomping away at the Beastmaster. Beastmaster broken. Where's your passives now? AT did die though, as this Undying. And it's gonna be Tusk. Killed off bot back. Monkey King dead as well though. Do you want to play almost 100 seconds without Monkey King, or do you want to buy him back as well? Since Narman did just die and now Tusk is the only one alive, and if he has respawned, there's only one target you can catch. Don't want to get Wukongs, and they catch the Monkey King. They will kill off the Monkey King here with PA's insane amounts of damage. Well, one way or another. PA starts hitting buildings, the buildings start to drop. However, now PA gets locked in place, and with 2 BKBs hitting into everything they got, is gonna get taken low health. However, Beastmaster does die to the Ember Remnant back and forth. PA still going ham at DB, and while he has a ton of armor, he does not have a ton of health, so he is gonna die, as will the Rubik and the Lich with the Fountain Dive. And now the Rubik is gonna probably fall again, though this is already GG. Ember Spirit just going ham together with PA for the fun of it, and everyone is dead. GG gets called. PA even survives to tell the story there, and now they are gonna hit tier 4s, because, you know, it's over anyhow. We're just waiting for it to time out. Well played from Yangon Galacticos, because they needed that. They really needed that. They have a lot of team fight with a global range available to themselves. But Army Genius, they say, you know what, you guys want team fight, we'll give you some team fight. We'll happily engage you in those fights, as a matter of fact, because we got a Rolling Thunder. And Tusk against Pangolier. 10 kills for the Tusk, or 10 lasts, I mean. And Pangolier a little bit behind. I don't think he's gonna be struggling too much. Making it easier to right-click down. This Snapfire especially. Now they do show their kill potential on the Crystal Maiden, but I think DB, as long as he doesn't die here, he's still really happy. Trying to pounce away, will succeed in doing so. Quite a bit of kiting, and there is no way young PH gets to live here, right? Stick! He wants to bottle that rune time, and oh, he didn't press the Fairy Fire. He pressed the bottle so that allows for good space creation for the Slark in a bit. Actually, even better, he finds Lan on the Lich, and that is a kill you can definitely go for. Swashbuckle ready, he's gonna wait out the snowball. Not catching the Lich though, as Pangolier has to roll himself out instead, and they are gonna commit everything they have on the Pangolier. Shield Crash is ready, but the damage is still too much, and Lan, he is gonna live. Pango should have just traded himself and let the Tiny get out, is now instead. Narman is gonna get killed off by Young PH as well, and Young PH, maybe he has what it takes to get his lifesteal the comeback space by killing off Slark once or twice. Speaking of Slark, he is gonna try to run down AT on that Dawnbreaker. He's gonna get ran down himself, taking a ton of damage to the face, and he did get the permanent agility. That's why he stood still and attacked once more. If the person is still missing attributes and dies near your corpse, it still goes on. It's not the case for Silencer, but I think it's totally balanced, because it's only the name if he wants to farm more than one item, doesn't want to fight with just the armlet. Or maybe just goes for 1 or 2 brawls with the armlet. I think that's the optimal way of playing it here. Solar Guardian into a Rolling Thunder came out a little early to really have the desired effect. However, Dawnbreaker will get a kill for that, so it's fine. Entirely fine actually, with the Lich now connecting, and a Frost Shield slowing down the Pango in his tracks, making for more. Never mind, my bad, I did not catch that. Lich was on his way there. The 4 people, they are just gonna clean up this middle lane. Such a nice blink dagger that... yeah, he's happy. In his lane, got blink, now getting killed off by the Tusk. Less happy, a lot less happy. Should not have teleported into the top lane. I repeat, regret. But he did get good blink timing. So, really need to destroy it other than a bit of jump change. Now, killing off the Lich is still huge here, because then he is not able to get the Frost Shield on the Dawnbreaker, help out his big tanky cores, be even bigger and tankier. Nice interruption on the Crystal Maiden ultimate, killing her off right after. Dawnbreaker wishes there was that shard, wishes there was that magic during the spins, but Hammer is still gonna do the trick. Young PH in a bit of an awkward spot as Slark reveals, hey guys, I got a Diffu Blade, I'm ready to brawl. However, brawling 3 versus 4 may not be the easiest, even with Slark ultimate still available, but Pangolier is going to try to set something up off of a good swashbuckle here. In comes the Tusk though with a blink dagger, revealing that is going to kill off the Pangolier, traded for Slark, getting 1 kill. Lifesteal is going to go down as well. Slark, can they kill him off? He still has an ultimate, but if you stun lock him hard enough, okay, maybe not. Dawnbreaker now in a lot of trouble, can at least force the Slark back up, and nice snowball is gonna get Tusk the kill. That blink dagger immediately resulting in 2 kills. That's just chef's kiss for young PH. That's how you get your items to pay for themselves. And guess what? 2 kills, because now they have won the fight. They can clean up. That is 3. All of this wouldn't be happening without Tusk having such a huge impact, but now the snowball is gonna go through onto 4, but he just put Lich in an awkward position. Sorry, Lich, that wasn't my intention. I thought we had a Dawnbreaker back up there. Dawnbreaker kind of low on everything, but is now gonna turn that around with a huge 2-man Starbreaker, and that is gonna be Koalamon following into the pits of death. 3k gold lead once again. The rest of the team didn't quite. Pango, he did hit a few good Rolling Thunders, just not enough of them. And now it's in fact Army Geniuses who need a comeback desperately before it is too late, and you're just gonna get wrecked, because look at this Dawnbreaker go ham together with the Lifesteal, now joining fights with the Armlet, being almost unkillable, and running down the Crystal Maiden is just gonna ult himself into the Dawnbreaker to be able to right click and get the last hit. In your dream, did kill off young PH. That is Slark getting a 5th point of agility for himself. He is still in it to win it. Looking for that Aghanims next, and that's when all of that agility I keep mentioning is really gonna come in handy, at least if DP gets there. But it looks like with 2-man swashbuckle from the Pangolier, they can, because now Dawnbreaker is stuck without mana, and that means, okay, Stick gets pressed, but not getting down the high ground means the Cookie has to finish the deal, and the Cookie is just barely there, but Lifestealer with the Armlet, he deals so much freaking damage with a double damage rune. It's the unenviable duty of defending bot tier 2. Now, however, the fight is going to break loose on mid lane with Tusk looking to cancel out the Crystal Maiden. Ultimate Crystal Maiden is going to get killed instantly. DP forced to back off thanks to the Dawnbreaker coming in and landing. Lifestealer, he has that Aegis and he just wants the tower. It's going to get the tower. Sees, oh, there's the gang squad for me. But look at that. With the Rage proc, just as the Avalanche comes out, he's actually going to be able to hit Narman for so much. Hop into the creep. That's not even going to be his first life, which he was totally fine sacrificing when he started hitting the tower at such low health. Lifestealer's creep running for his life, but still turning around, still fighting. 2 versus 3, but with the Dawnbreaker coming in, that's going to be a 2 versus 2. That's going to be that Rave Pact. And now Koalamon getting killed off. Come on, at least don't leave the Lifestealer hanging. You know you're dead here. KSH, mind you, he still has that Aegis. Lifestealer is just doing it. I told you guys, the aggressive playstyle is the way. And well, I really think... So what does he do? He necromances himself while preserving as much of his consciousness as he can. So he is both the slave and the master in one body. That's forever stuck as an undead. In your dream is gonna get killed off by said undead, who is now looking to go for more of a great snowball. Long range open wounds, but Tiny comes on in with a great turnaround blink, meaning Slark cannot quite get killed up as Narman. Well, if you ignore him again, then he's gonna save the Slark otherwise, so you do need to kill up the Tiny first and foremost. Plus, it's not a hard kill to go for. Stark, he was doing so well early on. I did not mind the trading during the laning stage, but after the laning stage, he just kind of wasn't able to find as much as he was looking for. Is now going to try to find this Dawnbreaker, and with a little bit of help from the Crystal Maiden, may actually succeed in that. 9th point of agility finally gotten, and with all the temporary agility he also has going on. Look at this beast of a Slark just make short work of Lan as well. Double kill for the Slark. He is a comeback hero, but was this early enough for a comeback to still facilitate itself? Because there was Pangolier going for a roll in, and Slark will still get the final kill onto the Snapfire. Snapfire died with ultimate, so she is gonna buy back. Tusk comes in looking for a good stun. Instead, gets caught in kind of an awkward position, has the Frost Shield, backing himself up though. Lifestealer gets the open wounds on the easiest kill in the fight. The Crystal Maiden will go down with the freezing field still available. Lifestealer, he gets arena, but like I said, no freezing field is there anymore due to Crystal Maiden dying, so no good follow-up damage as now Slark gets killed off for 70 seconds. Did Yangon Galacticos still make their timing just now? Can they push hard enough? At least if Yangon Galacticos win this. Slark though, awkward initiation once again. Well, you may have better late game potential, but this is not how you utilize it. Oof, DB, I could see what he was going for there, and it could have been such a huge play, but not Dream. I feel that. I freaking feel that, yeah. That is the absolute nightmare of every Slark player and every other core pretty much. Narman goes on down to Z-Rain. One lane of Rex still standing. Slark has now respawned. Mid tier 3 tower getting mauled down by the Lifestealer and only half of its armor. Lifestealer getting caught by the Slark. Slark steals so many attributes. In comes the Tusk with nice saving snowball, and not only that, but Dawnbreaker as well, ulting in, looking to stun up the Slark, keep him locked down, and that's Slark dead for over 70 seconds once again. I love Slark, he's one of my favorite heroes, but in this game, despite Slark being more of a comeback hero, you needed almost a lead, I feel like. And they did not get that lead on the side of Army Geniuses. Army Geniuses, one of the more inconsistent teams, especially susceptible to having one core they over rely on and they get shut down. Sometimes it's the 2, sometimes it's the 1, but it has happened to them a bunch of times. And Varus goes down, nice kill on the Crystal Maiden. Pangolier could be in a bit of trouble. Mars is gonna be dead though. And in comes Lifestealer for the cleanup. GG gets called as they are gonna connect on the Tiny. Makes it one more double kill for the Lifestealer. Beyond godlike. Yeah, do I need to say anything?